The MCU is Michael Jackson's brainchild.
Dude.
That's insane.
Yeah.
The more I learn about how smart he was, he was in showbiz since he was a kid.
He saw...
His parents knew the business, so he knew business at an age where most kids couldn't handle an allowance.
Fuck-a-doodle-doo.
It's Mailbag Thursday.
Welcome to MKUsual. It's like MK Ultra, but more normal.
It's the day where me and Nick tried to repair our broken relationship by bonding
One
over
meme at a time.
the memes that he sends me. Really, would be classified as a meme. Remember when meme was like a specific format?
Yeah.
It had to be like a picture with 2 lines of text or 1 line of text. Now people call everything memes.
Right. Well, I take it back to like, what's that guy's name?
Richard Dawkins created the word.
Yeah, mimetic device, which is like a hieroglyph or like a pictorial. Well, it's really anything to like transfer an idea through history. So words.
Now I'll call like a
pictures.
TikTok video a meme.
Yeah, it's like.
Does that make me an old person?
No, I think that's just like the parlance of our times.
Like people call comic strips memes.
That one I take issue
There'd
with.
be like a meme page and there'd be like a Far Side comic.
I hate
They'd be
that.
like, check out this meme. I know, I kind of hate that too.
Oh, I hate that a lot. Yeah, we're old.
But our generation created, I know Richard Dawkins came up with the word, but we created the first memes.
Yeah.
Those like confused Keanu or whatever,
The
unlucky platypus. I don't remember what they were, but there was like a set.
Yeah. There was only like
Rage
50
comics?
of them.
Yeah, back in the day, we named every individual meme.
That's so crazy.
We're like, that's a great angry Kermit.
Which
I mostly do Spider-Man memes. I would say to me a meme in its truest form is but here's the thing. So you say calling a Far Side comic, when the kids call a Far Side comic a meme, or like a Garfield a meme. But okay, what about that picture of the 3 Spider-Mans all pointing at each other and they're labeled? Is that really that different than a comic? Isn't that essentially a comic?
that's like a repurposing of something, I would say. But like a Far Side comic is like it stands on its own.
I agree. It's a different format.
Yeah,
It's like calling Bohemian Rhapsody a TikTok, because it like a video, like calling a music video a TikTok or something.
Yeah.
It's like a wildly.
It's almost like, well, kind of. It's kind of like, oh, I'm gonna go make a Xerox of this, or I need a Kleenex, not a tissue. It's like they're the same thing, but it's like,
Yeah. There's a name for that phenomenon when a brand,
yeah,
like all gelatin is Jell-O, all tissues are Kleenex.
people call Coke. They call all sodas Coke.
Coke, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into this. You go ahead. Should I spin the wheel, or are you going to be my guide through this
No, we
universe?
should
All right.
Not.
That was a good spin. All right, Nick. Give me number 1.
Okay.
All that work just to get number 1.
Here we go. Buckle up.
Zombie virus. What?
Dia mati.
What? It's the end of the world, bro. If this is real.
Il y a quelqu'un qui est une âme.
What is going on?
Well, I actually know the backstory.
Okay.
It is not real.
Okay. Is this like from a movie?
It is a. There was a movie called Train to Busan, which I think was Korean, and this was a public transit promotional event, an immersive promotional event.
Oh, that's fun.
In Indonesia, that they use like the popularity of that movie to promote like making the trains better in Indonesia.
Whoa.
And they've simulated a zombie outbreak.
Dude, I would pay money to go participate in that.
Yeah.
That would be so fun to be in a fake zombie
But
apocalypse.
just imagine you're a tourist.
Oh, yeah. You're just like, excuse me, where is the...
Oh my
You see 50 people running from a zombie. Oh my God, dude.
They called it something else, like, oh, it was like Train to Apocalypse or something was the event name. Which, I don't know, like, this is some based public works project workers. Like,
Yeah, this is crazy.
Hear me
Public transit
out.
is like, okay, we get some people dressed up like zombies.
we
to
get the soldiers.
to chase crowds.
They're not going to have live ammunition, but
That is
they
amazing.
will be firing blanks into crowds.
We need faster trains. How else are we going to get people on board?
This is, yeah.
All right, Nick. Give me number
gonna-
one. What the fuck? All right, stop.
This thing's broken.
5.
Okay.
If we get through all of them, and the spinning is pointless. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Scanning your cat's brain.
Is to tap the vision from the brain of a cat and to reconstruct what the cat sees onto a computer screen.
But we can distinguish that. So when we use all of those, thinking that they represent visual information, this is the reconstruction that we come up with.
It is the first time an image was tapped from a brain. It proves that we can read and understand the grammar of it. The face is recognizable, but I still can't avoid the impression that the face has something cat-like.
They literally see us as giant cats.
Yeah.
Oh my God. This is real? This is real.
Look at that.
That poor
fucking
cat.
bastard.
Dude,
yeah.
That's crazy. I need to know what a dog sees now.
That was my first thought too.
Yeah.
I
I need
have
to know
to
if we look like dogs to them. That's funny. You
Or
know,
if we look like cats, yeah.
yeah. What if we just look like cats?
Well, that's like the anime. All the characters in the anime are animated to look like cats. They're not humans. They have like big eyes. And,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're like their features are
Like a baby.
they're all cat-like. Yeah. I thought that was fascinating.
That is super fascinating.
Also,
Everybody should know that cats see us as big cats. That's crazy.
yeah. So like, which makes sense. Like cat, like they say like cats.
They say like when they bring you a mouse, it's because they think you're a shitty hunter.
Yeah, but really, I don't. If this is like, I don't think that's considering this because they just might be like, oh, you're part of my cat family. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know cat psychology or behaviors really. But
I'm not Garfield. I'm not John Arbuckle.
yeah.
That's crazy. Also, I feel like, not to get too woo-woo Joe Rogan here, but I feel like there's something to be said here about the way our reality is processed through our senses in general.
Yeah.
Like, even as humans, like, you're
Yeah.
not seeing the real reality. You're seeing a highly processed
Right.
version of it that helps you survive and makes your brain work. And if a cat literally sees you as a cat, a big cat person, I mean, I think it opens up the door to like, that's just proof that our senses, even as humans, are not designed for perfect truth. It makes you wonder, like,
It's also on a delay too, because even it has to process through your brain. The image has to be formed, and there is like a bandwidth thing between reality and your actual like
yeah.
experience of the thing, even if it's nanoseconds. But
I don't know if this is true, but there is the famous story that, like, when the ships, like the conquistadors, were going into South America,
yeah, they didn't register.
that people literally couldn't see the ship.
Yeah,
And it was like only like a couple wise men or like one wise man who could even its brain. He was like the only person whose brain could register like there's a giant boat.
There was
I'm not sure I believe that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
The only guy who could see it was a guy who smoked salvia all day, screamed at God.
Well, so here's I'm not sure if I believe that exact story. I think it's a little patronizing. I guess it could be true.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they can conceive of a big boat. But they say stuff about like UFOs and stuff too. There's a lot of encounters. There's encounter stories I have read where like there'll be 2 or 3 witnesses and they'll see 3 different things. Like one person will see a metallic craft, another person will see like the Virgin Mary, and another person will see like a ghost or nothing. And it's like
an owl.
An owl.
A lot of owls. Yeah.
So our perception is highly malleable. Okay, next video. Super interesting so far. 6.
Okie dokie.
Again, if we get through all these, then I didn't need to spin this wheel. Okay. Kid creates a coin. 1, 2, 3, go.
Are we bonded yet, or what's good?
Nearly 2 mil.
Oh, I'm gonna hate this.
Oh, what? Literally just saw this to migrate. He doesn't even know what's going on.
How can you hear it?
Wait, what?
Oh, thanks.
Wait, what?
He said, wait,
Wait,
what?
I'm so confused.
What? Oh, yo, it's nuked. Why is it nuked?
No way.
Oh.
Holy fuck! Holy fuck!
You full clip.
Holy fuck! Thanks for the 20 bandos. Oh,
Yeah, he did.
Yo! 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 Yo!
I hate him.
Yo! 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 What the fuck? What the fuck? Nah, bro.
Okay, wow. So he committed his first financial fraud.
Yeah.
The thing that pisses me off about that, I mean,
Pretty young.
he's like flipping them off while he's doing it.
Yeah. That's like... That's the culture.
Yeah, it's not just like, yeah. I hope he goes to juvie. I'm 100% serious.
Yeah.
I hope he gets prosecuted and goes to juvenile and gets removed from his home and goes to juvenile detention. That's like psycho in the making behavior.
Yeah.
I mean, if a kid goes to juvie for like getting in a fight at school,
Smoking
or like
weed.
smoking weed, or like stealing food for his family or whatever, you know,
Yeah. Murdering.
he should be like, or his parents should be punished.
I think he should be. I think his parents are... Yeah.
It's the flipping
It's crazy.
off shit.
Yeah. It's the attitude that there's...
Thanks for the rage bait, Nick.
Well, not a lot to say about that one, except the kid's an asshole and like...
It's Cartman.
He's literally fucking...
What were your thoughts? Like, why did you pick that?
Just, it infuriated me.
Yes, I completely
yeah.
agree. Oops. Burp. 10.
Here we go.
Time Diddy threatened Ellen. Okay.
All right. What do you have there? What's that?
Oh, that's something I brought for Portia.
She's not here.
No, but you was going to give it to her as a gift.
All right. Then I'll say it's mine.
Yeah.
Okay. That's sweet. Well, what about for me? Aw, look at that. That's so sweet. Thank you. How come it's for Portia and not me?
Because you're going to have her wear it. And,
All right.
Yo, Ellen, we go so far back. You don't tell these people how far back we go.
I know, but I wear T-shirts. I don't know what that means. Anyway, all right. Let's...
I mean...
You hold that.
Okay.
All right.
I keep this a take two if the joke didn't work.
No, it's okay.
I don't want no problems.
No, it's okay.
No, hold on. Hey, so, cheers. Hey! Ellen, I heard you were sick, and look what I got you.
You
Your
got it.
boy. So whenever you get sick, You can have this.
Aw, thank you so much. That's sweet. I probably won't wear it, but Portia would.
All right.
Did you catch what he said?
He said he's got tapes.
He said, I'll give him the tape if the joke didn't work. I don't want no problems. See, there's a lot of context I didn't have. I just like all of these types of videos keep popping up. There's like
Ellen left the country.
Yeah.
She fled the country. She blamed it on the election, but come on.
Yeah. And like she has a long history with P Diddy, like on his show, on her show. And
Yes.
Like, yeah, she's.
Well,
I don't know. It's just there's so much we're gonna learn.
So
in the
he
next
threatened.
couple
What
years.
do you look up? Like, what's the deal with that shirt?
I didn't. I just honestly, I'm putting off going down that rabbit hole. After the Jamie Foxx thing, where he was like, did he poison me? And I was the one who went to the FBI, and I'm just waiting for that before I.
There's some bombs that are getting ready to drop.
Yeah.
Dude. I hope they don't push this under the rug
It's
like
gonna get
Epstein. I mean, I sure hope not. Dude, I'm already pissed off because there'll be like these, like there's that one lawyer, I think he's in Texas or California, and he's representing like hundreds of people in like civil suits against Diddy. And these lawsuits will be like Diddy and unnamed celebrity X committed like so-and-so crime, or like Diddy and these other two celebrities, we'll call them celebrity A and B, and it's like, why aren't you outing these other people? Like, if you're really alleging that, like, let's say Diddy and Ellen did something illegal to you, why wouldn't you just put Ellen's name in the lawsuit?
It may like either. So, see, I don't know enough about how the fucking process works, but to me, that's like it feels like they don't want to spook people because maybe the fucking spider web is bigger than. Does that make sense? Like
they don't want to spook people?
They don't want to speak celebrity A and celebrity X by knowing that they're named in these crimes.
Right. Like maybe there's other stuff going on with
And
the
they-
investigation and
if
stuff.
they-
And they can say Diddy because he's locked
already
up.
been arrested. So like I don't know.
That's
the
a good
timeline,
point.
And
That's a good point.
maybe they're trying to like build a bigger case or something on these other people.
Maybe the feds have said until we
Right.
book somebody, don't
They might
name
start
them.
destroying evidence or what, I don't know. But like if
They already are, and a
Yeah,
few
I
of
know.
them have
Yeah.
fled the country.
Yeah.
I don't remember who else, but a couple of them have left.
Yeah.
Ellen went to England. Somebody else went, I think.
well Diddy's plane didn't I don't know if he was on it, but it left the country.
Oh, that I think that was actually a decoy
Okay. Yeah.
back when he was arrested. Remember that day? That was exciting news.
Oh, that was crazy.
That was a crazy day. The Diddy got arrested for sex crimes day. Oh my God, dude. We literally are going to get through all of these. 7.
Okay.
Just threaten him on live TV.
There we go.
Okay, this is
You
called...
sent me this one.
I was considering... 1, 2, 3, go.
Considered a child prodigy in electronics. My entire life has been devoted to the study of the effect of electromagnetic energies on the human mind. When I was 13 years old, I invented a device that transmits sound to the human brain using electromagnetic waves. So this is my field. I've been studying this field for over 40 years. And HAARP scares me because I know what it can do. I know that HAARP can be used to control the human mind.
Okay. I did send that to you. I forgot that I sent that to you.
Yeah, I picked this one and then the cat one because it got me thinking. They can extract an image from your mind. I don't know what the technology was.
Oh, I know where you're going.
Yeah, so they can put an image in, but they could also take images out.
Uh-huh.
You could be sitting in silence with your eyes closed in a dark room, and they can still get a read on you, see what you're feeling, see what you're thinking. And the technology doesn't need to be like, if it's HAARP, those are microwaves, same as your cell phone. And your brain emits a frequency, so that's 2 frequencies. That's how what is it? FM radio works.
Mm-hmm.
It bounces a radio wave off, and then it decodes it and produces the sound from a decoded wave. I don't know that.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah. It's like the sound isn't being transmitted through the air. It's like the negative wave, and then the modulation of the wave bouncing off the, I don't know.
The things people understand.
Your brain produces a wave, yeah, and it's like even a fucking radio blows my mind. Like that is a level of technology that we just take for granted.
You know what blows my
Beatles
mind?
come out of the fucking
Records.
box. Yeah, same.
You can etch a fucking shape into a piece of something.
That's like
it plays music.
That's like an analog version of what the FM radio signal is doing.
Yes.
It's like picking up these minute little movements.
It's like, it's not just like a pure tone, it's like your voice. Computers blow me away.
Yeah.
An inanimate object that like is like showing us pictures and meaningful sounds. There's just, the people in this world are so smart.
It gets like into the reality distortion thing again too, because then you like there's like the simulacrum. There's all these like the representation of the thing isn't the thing. It's Plato's cave. It's all these fucking philosophical quandaries.
How is
it?
Yeah.
We have the box that makes the picture, and we have the box that makes the sound, and it creates. Those are like artificial realities.
Right.
But a meta layer of our reality.
Yeah.
So.
No. I could listen to you talk about this for hours. Like a camera makes sense to me because it's like you're letting in light.
Yes.
In a certain way that like impacts the substance, but then to a digital camera that like takes this, and again our senses are all like, there really is no such thing as red. There's just like certain frequencies that like our bodies, our eyes and brain decode as, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's not like it's red. It's like not
on a frequency.
All the other colors,
right?
And you're perceiving that it's, I don't know.
And for that to be a digital camera is insane because it takes that and it like encodes it into fucking ones and zeros. Like, how the fuck does that work? And then I can send you a picture of my red shirt.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I'm not really sending the picture from the light waves. I'm not mailing you the photograph. It's like breaking down reality in a way where these devices can decode them and I don't know. I've exposed how stupid I am. I don't understand how this world works.
But who really does? Even
I mean, that gets me too. Is there's people out there who do.
But even like it's still like people accidentally discovered photography. They didn't conceptualize it and then go out and find all the things and put the chemicals together. It was like an accident.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But like that's like a lot of discoveries. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's like
we just tinker with things.
We have like light came through a glass and refracted into the color spectrum, and we didn't like know there was a color spectrum and then take the glass and make it so we could see it.
Or like nobody thought of like gravity till like 500 years ago.
Yeah. It's just a thing we experienced but didn't conceptualize. So we can operate on an understanding, but we don't understand it. It's like a paradox.
We can use it.
Yes.
We know. Yes. We know that these functions or things in the universe have certain uses, but we don't really understand what anything is.
Yeah.
This got deep. Okay.
It's like water, which we're gonna get into. We don't know what water is.
We're gonna get into it.
Not this episode.
6 again. We might just skip this. 2.
2. Okay.
I'm forgetting what numbers we've done already. I just know this wheel hit 6 and 1.
Oh, that's a good one.
Piers Morgan. 1, 2, 3, go.
About a plan to buy Marvel, the comic business, back in 2001 or 2, I think it was. Let's listen to this.
We
easily go into Universal and buy. We would own Jaws, E.T., Close Encounters, all the classics from Universal. Own all of that stuff. And that will allow us to do a channel. Part of the Marvel channel can be not only the Marvel characters, but Marvel films, like the catalog. We could do anything we want, from restaurants to retail, theme parks.
Huh.
Now, you actually got the financing in place, I believe, for this deal. Then came the scandal court cases, and it all got put on the back burner. Disney ended up buying Marvel and doing exactly what Michael had predicted and making a fortune.
Wow. So
Kind of a controversial, very interesting. And I've heard this argument made about Michael Jackson that he was framed for these crimes. I'm not
the older I get,
one way or the other.
The older I get, the more I believe that,
and
the more I think he was innocent.
To me, on his musical catalog alone,
that he could buy Marvel comics.
Just his music, that he stood to make or lose a lot of other people a lot of money. So he was more valuable dead because he was the only thing that stood in those people's way of making or possibly losing money.
Uh-huh.
If he's dead, those people can control it. If he's alive, he controls it.
Yeah.
And his catalog is worth it's almost priceless. Not to mention, he owned the Beatles catalog and who knows what else. And
he owned the Elephant Man's bones. Also priceless.
Priceless, literally priceless. That one, okay, Michael.
Yeah.
But what do you buy after you bought the Beatles?
He probably, we make fun of him for the weird shit he owned, but the more I learn about how his business mind worked, and this is incredible that he basically wanted to, the MCU is Michael Jackson's brainchild.
Dude.
That's insane.
Yeah.
The more I learn about how smart he was, and he was in showbiz since he was a kid.
He saw...
his parents knew the business, so he knew business at an age where most kids couldn't handle an allowance.
Yeah.
And so the more I learn about him, the more I think it's kind of funny to own the Elephant Man bones, but I guess that would have a historical money value. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like Glenn Beck's like that. He owns a bunch of weird shit, like historical artifacts and shit.
Okay.
Which it's probably just appreciate and value.
It's like consumer goods for someone who has that amount of life experience they're so meaningless. A new watch he doesn't give a fuck about. A new car,
no.
What is left to
you gotta marry Elvis's daughter.
Also
name
crazy.
Your kid Blanket.
Yeah.
Buy Spider-Man. That's crazy. Well, that makes me feel like Disney killed him.
Well,
or at least Disney or people created those child accusations and stuff. And I'm almost 80-90% sure that shit's made up. Because first of all, he was never charged with a crime.
Yeah.
Ever.
It was only...
All of those were settled, which means the parents were more interested in money than dealing with the police for someone who hurt their kid.
Right.
I think I've seen stuff that those families were shady. You would think by now, if anyone's don't give a fuck and would have a story to tell, Macaulay Culkin would have said something by now.
I feel like he might have alleged to some stuff.
Really?
I saw an interview of him. He had the whole weird...
We've done a lot of Michael Jackson content on this show.
Yeah.
Sorry, keep going.
Well, he had this band called the Pizza Underground, and it was all Velvet Underground songs, but about pizza.
You're going to Pizzagate here, yeah.
So, I also saw an interview with him where he talked about when he was Home Alone famous. He was in this exec's office, and it was just him and this Hollywood executive. I don't think he ever named him, but he said, "Hey, look at my shoes. these shoes are human skin. He like made it a point to show Macaulay Culkin these like human leather skin shoes.
Oh my God.
And he had a wallet that was also made out of human skin. And so I feel like, yeah, he's got, I don't know.
Whoa. Okay. Well, that reminds...
what I'm saying is he has, like, Macaulay Culkin has, like, come out.
He has come out about weird
alleged
stuff.
that he experienced it directly.
But he's never said anything about Michael Jackson, is my understanding.
No.
That's what... Macaulay Culkin was the first light that came on for me. Because just growing up, you always just hear the jokes about Michael Jackson. You're like, oh, that guy's a pedo.
Yeah.
But then you start learning about how none of it was ever really proven. And then one day I was just sitting around and I saw something with Macaulay Culkin in it. I think it was the Adam Green movie. And I was just like, oh yeah, if anybody, he would be the perfect person to come out and say something, you know?
Yeah. I mean, if he does know shit, it would probably put his life in danger. So he would have to have like...
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. I mean... They're gonna kill the most famous pop star of all time to own Iron Man. I don't
know. Well, they would. I don't know, dude. That's a world. That rich people world is a. I understand it less than I understand how a fucking record works. You know what I mean? Like, all right. Dude, this is a great. I gotta say, actually, this might be my favorite Thursday we've ever done. You gotta get a good smorgasbord here.
Only downhill from here.
All right, 12. Oh, sorry. This fucking. All right, we're firing the wheel. Yeah, that's good. What is this? Let's see here. It's Enron. I almost did this Tuesday. Enron is back. Okay, go ahead.
Than ever. World is changing faster than ever. Can you feel it? Growth, transformation, rebirth. In the modern world, you must accept change is the only constant. Learn how to adapt, forgive, to allow change to happen in the world and within ourselves. We understand this better than anyone, and we're here to lead by example.
What? What?
I am Enron.
I am Enron.
I am Enron.
I am Enron.
We are Enron.
Can we talk?
Can we talk?
It's the most...
What the fuck? Why would you... How is Enron that? What the fuck? Bernie Madoff. And your slogan is, I am Enron? Dude, I did not expect that to hit me that way.
This is... Babe, come on, babe.
Like, what? Enron filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in December 2nd, 2001. 23 years to the day.
Oh, wow.
Of this ad.
Okay.
They filed bankruptcy and the CEO went to jail. It was this big scam.
Yeah.
I don't remember quite what I was 14 years old.
Well, I read some. They were like creating.
Is this an elaborate joke? What is this? Sorry.
Well, I don't know. It could be false, but it's just like.
It was the largest corporate bankruptcy in U.S. history.
In U.S. history, they were creating like shell accounts and putting their liabilities in these accounts, which inflated the price. It went from from $90 a share, and then they also
$90 a share down to $1.
$1. And all the CEOs knew this was happening. All the people up top, and they were encouraging all the employees to buy shares in the company. While they were offloading all of theirs, it
was a massive scandal.
Yeah.
This is crazy. What's the purpose?
See,
this is we're running the script writers of this country. We're running out of ideas.
Yeah,
the people who write the script for shit that can happen, they're just like, what if Enron came back and they were cool now? I am Enron.
What we know about the supposed return.
I am Enron.
Arkansas company bought them. Potential return. Yeah, it's speculative, but well, also,
I heard they wanted to get into like crypto. I've read about this.
Okay.
They're trying some crypto thing. They want to use like AI or something to like. It's something with the energy market. Enron was an energy company, but why wouldn't you like if this is the shell of that corporation? Like, it has to be for the publicity to keep the name. You know what I mean?
The name is like embedded in people's minds
as like a horrible. This is like.
Yeah, but like to start from to start from
right.
You already have the recognition, but so then you're like, well, we can work with this. Like, okay.
And then to make it all emotional, like we're all going to be like, finally, Enron's back.
Yeah,
that's so fucking weird, dude.
You know, I'm Enron too.
I'm Enron.
I'll say this. I was in a fraternity in 2003. And the year I started school and went to the fraternity, freshman in college, the fraternity was endowed with a brand new library from an alumni who, guess what?
Old Kinlay.
Worked at Enron.
Oh, so you got the dirty stock money.
Yeah,
he dumped it into his fraternity.
Yeah, the filthy fucking Enron library.
There's just so much about this. The fact that it's on the 23rd anniversary... The fact that it still exists, that they kept the name, the emotionality in this ad,
right?
The creepiness. There's just so much about this that boggles my mind. This is mind-boggling.
Oh, go back to the beginning real quick. What did I say?
The MetLife building?
MetLife building, okay.
Well,
yeah.
They show Elon's rocket. Like, what does this have to do with Elon?
Yeah.
They showed Dick Van Dyke in a Apple Vision Pro. They're just like throwing images at you, like the moon landing and shit. Well, buddy, I'm getting rid of the wheel here. Is there anything you really want to show me?
Yes.
Okay.
This one.
All right, this is the final. This is Al Jazeera triangle. 1, 2, 3, go.
Israeli aerial bases in the area there. So Hezbollah attacked this base at the beginning, just like a few months ago, after the killing of one of its main military leaders, Wissam al-Tawil. Later on.
So that was, whoa.
That was a TR-3B.
That was our triangle craft. That's humans. That's the United States.
You can look up the patent. Over North Israel, supposedly.
Blowing up missiles.
Blowing up missiles.
With like energy.
Yeah. Nothing visible.
It's just like pulsing them.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. It makes me happy we have that shit.
Right.
That is wild. That's like one of the clearest shots I've ever seen of that.
Stationary while all the stuff's going by it.
Yeah. It's
maybe
just
rotating.
That is wild. Wow. I'm going to play that one more. No, it's good. That's a good one. I have not seen that yet. That was last month. Oh, it was 2 months ago. That to me is evidence. You know, there's this guy I follow on YouTube. He's this professor, does a lot of UFO stuff. He kind of pointed to this when Iran did that big attack on Israel. He said that we have energy weapons that stopped every missile before it got out of Iran. He does a lot of research into like energy stuff.
Yeah, I was watching something. What is it? The X-38? You know anything about that?
No.
It was like I think it was like supposed to replace the shuttle.
NASA X-38, an experimental re-entry vehicle.
Oh.
Okay.
That's not exactly.
I think I know what you're talking about.
It's
though.
basically like it's like a newer version of the space shuttle. I don't know.
Have you ever? You know, we have that secret. We have that black unmanned space shuttle. Have you ever seen that thing?
That might be what I'm thinking of.
I've always thought that was weird. Just every once in a while, NASA will send up, it's this blacked out space shuttle, and it's unmanned, and they never say what it is. They say we can't say what it is.
It's kind of, it might be like in the same fucking program as whatever the one I can't remember the name of it.
I searched black space shuttle. It said Frederick Gregory, the third African American in space. Eventually we'll do like a crazy classified
the one I'm
aircraft.
thinking of, the one I'm thinking of, they're taking unknown payloads into space.
It's that, dude.
The theory is that they're storing cargo that can be like airdropped to any point on Earth in like 30 minutes notice, or the other thing is that they're trying to station, I forget what it's called, but like an attack team, a response team that can be like halo dropped onto anywhere on Earth in 30 minutes. Like, oh, we got this guy, we know he's here. Team lands on the roof.
I found what you're trying to
space.
I found what you're trying to
That's
say.
it.
It's called the X-37B space plane.
Yes.
It launched.
Is supposed to be able to just stay in orbit as either a weapons platform or a cargo delivery device or a team delivery device.
Well, it's still up there.
Yeah.
It went up December 2023. It's expected to be up there for at least a couple years.
Yeah.
Marked the 7th flight of the X-37B, which has logged more than 10 years in orbit since its debut in 2010. The thing's basically always in space. Yeah. We have this military space plane.
And there's been multiple versions.
Yes.
So this program's probably been going on for
the black one might be something I remember from high school or college.
Yeah.
That is wild.
But they could just be up there with a big ass microwave or a laser shooting rockets down in Iran.
Yeah. China deeply suspicious of U.S. forces X-37B space plane. I think there is space warfare. You know, China.
Maybe it's just a spy plane. You know, maybe they're just taking images.
I think they're fucking with other countries' satellites.
Yeah, that was something else. I was watching a show about. Yeah. Well, space lasers.
That's a good way to end it, because tomorrow it's Conspiracy Tinfoil Friday. It's actually next week. I don't know. I might do a show. He might do it. I don't know, but I don't want to know the topic if you do it. But eventually we might have to look into these aircraft.
Classified information coming to you tomorrow.
Hey, you know what? I'm Enron.
I'm Enron.
Thanks for watching. We're Enron.
We are.
We are Enron. We love you.
We are Enron.